I lost in a playoff in this game, and improved my last score by 2 strokes, so I got that going for me. Even though it was a guy I normally play, he said I couldn't imagine you shooting that score, and then I pretty much just shot that score. I changed up what they make it look so fancy with those golden bordered frame things, whatever. This is supposed to look like art. It is art. Actually, one of the biggest problems from my last round, I was hitting the ball too far. So I put a drive in a creek I'd never really been in. And I was always like 10 yards long, so I started to learn that, okay, I'm going to hit every shot 10 yards long. I played pretty well. Got some good pars and birdies on the way in. Whoever made cans of V8 this small, I had no idea how much I love V8. It's the spicy stuff. Went on another 10-mile run today. This time, instead of splitting it up into 3 miles, like 2.5-mile increments to 3-mile increments, split it up into 2 4.5. I don't know, around that. Because I ended up walking about the last mile. My legs were just like completely stiff. It really wasn't going to do me any good. So it was a good cool down. "2K Official" brought to you by Greenmont Country Club. It's a challenging course, flat. A lot of decisions to make on which fairway you want to attack. And a meandering brook with stone-covered bridges. If you're in the rough, your day certainly isn't going to be smooth. It doesn't matter. Try it. That ain't bad. Alright. Come on. Greens are slow. I watched a professional streaming. They always check out the course conditions. I never do it. So dumb. We gotta learn something. Yeah, only medium fast. 7.6. Not a very long course either. I modified my putter. Put lead tape on it a while back, and it was treating me pretty well. What I did was I tried to emphasize my natural putting stroke. But what it ended up doing was it just started closing the club face super hard. If I wasn't trying to use my natural putting stroke, which I'd really strayed away from. I was just trying to hit it online, and it was just face was closing so hard. So I put the same weight, but I recentered it. So now it's hitting pretty straight every time when I try to hit it straight. Which probably explains the high scores for the last couple rounds. This character, Pita Chips. It reminds me of EA Sports when they ask you what your pronouns are, and then they limit you to what kind of swings you can do based on what you identify as. Not again. What am I doing? I also saw a video of Maruch today playing speed golf. He's pretty cool. He's good form. played his little course in like 36 minutes. Shot like a 59. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. They didn't actually. The video didn't go on long enough. But they look great. Wasn't too bad. Getting better with this guy. Ooh, I got an eagle. Nice. Aw. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is just not upgrade this guy at all and see what it's like. Use all the tokens for my main character. It'd be nice if there was a league for just like players that are in the 60. Like they're not fully upgraded yet. Imagine there is one. But it's not like you have to create it yourself. It's not something that's already in the game. Maybe I'll make a league if there's one. I always say I'm gonna do stuff, I'm gonna make a course. Fully upgrade my character. I'm gonna get into Eagle Division. I never do it. Too busy. Number one player in the world plays this game like 8 hours a day, it feels like. Fueled by beer and a lack of sleep. Man. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, brings you the Grayson Classic. Greenmont Country Club, where the beer flows like wine and the ladies like to let loose. Made my my U.S. Open women's team today, so that will make it pretty exciting. And y'all know who I'm rooting for if you watch it all. Meh. Oh, man. And then I can't play it right now in my home club because they're having the ladies invitational. So I don't know, I ran 10 miles today. Tomorrow, maybe I'll go play somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably get 9 holes in somewhere. We got a good beat on it here. Take that break and then perfect. I just ate a bunch of salad, so I got salad in my teeth. Nah, not again. It's a deft touch. I guess there's an interesting feature on Good Good. They got a lesson from Jack Nicklaus. So that was pretty cool. Gonna have to watch the rest of that after I'm done having fun. So sad. What? Got a chance. Oh, might be good. Yes, tournament could be in honor of Grace and Murray. A lot of suicide prevention going on lately. The only thing I really been thinking about a lot lately that I haven't expressed is these couple of kids were having this argument on if God exists, if the devil exists. I think one of the problems is that a lot of these kids aren't actually a lot of them are religious too. They go to church, but they don't get taught things that are actually in the Bible because there's a lot of terrible things in the Bible. And one of the things is when Jesus talks to the devil, and the devil says, "Well, if you believe in God so much, then why don't you jump off the edge of this building and He'll save you?" And I realized that this is one of the first times that the devil's really incorporated in the Bible, and he's really talking to what I imagine is literally translated as a diamond, which is a voice of inspiration, and then demon, and then devil, and all the derivatives thereof. So what he was really dealing with was thoughts of being all powerful and dealing with suicide. It's one of the few few parts in the Bible where you know, someone's faith is questioned in the face of suicidal thoughts. There's a lot to extrapolate from it. I feel like a lot of people just feel like just anywhere is better than here. I listen to the song Black Hole Sun almost every day on one of my running playlists now. Wishing for the end of the world. Got issues. There's a lady handing out business cards and basically encouraging gambling at the golf course I played a couple weeks ago. You could put down $20 or get $100 if you got a birdie. Very difficult hole too. The wind was 26 miles an hour. You couldn't even feel it. And it was coming in through this chute. And the only way you would know it is if you were on the green. I played it knowing there was going to be wind, and it still wasn't enough, and I got up and down from off, just a little bit off the green. But tough green too. She was handing out business cards for first responders, suicide prevention. And what's weird is even after that, there was a ton of people talking about first responders committing suicide. And she said something like the amount of people that commit suicide every day was a staggering figure. And I was like, she has to be embellishing. And I see a lot of messed up stuff. And probably had some people drowning at the river today. There's another river rescue, and there's another river rescue, and these people are just drunk and being stupid, and they don't care if they die, but then someone has to try and save their life. It's really messed up. It's like first responders saving suicidal first responders. And then after that, the cart girl came up. She tried getting me drunk. I was like, she was making fun of me about what I was wearing and all kinds of stuff. And it's just like, so do you think you're gonna want a beer sometime? And I was like, I hope I never have another beer again in my life. And then I didn't see her again. It was great. Normally when Cart Girl comes around, I get like a Red Bull or I get like some juice, but she was just being so mean to me. I was like, it was awful. I was Tip, you know, I'd like tell him a story about rich people slapping cart girls' butts, having to stick up for them. I don't know. It's like I've always wanted one to say like, "Oh, you can slap my butt," but I mean that'd be great, it'd be amazing. It never happens. No. I think you get. I used a new ruling the other day. New ruling that just came out this year. Never used it before. That's pretty neat. It's good to know the rules. Ah. Brutal. But in the game of golf's defense, I didn't really matter because my score was already so terrible. Basically, just probably saved me 2 strokes on a hole. So I mean, if I wanted to fight getting 90, you know, it helped. I haven't shot 90 once this year. Even when I was injured. It'd be cool to see Lottie Woad win the women's amateur, or I mean the women's U.S. Open as an amateur. I think that would be the most exciting thing that could happen in the golf world right now. She never finished worse than 5th all season college play. For a while, she never finished worse than 2nd. There's people in the field that she was playing against who were professionals, like Rose Zhang. So crazy that you can be a professional golfer and be a college golfer at the same time. It's the same thing, I guess, and they're trying to rule that NFL players can play two-hand touch or whatever in the Olympics. I still haven't heard about my amateur status. I'm gonna lose a bunch of money from. Cause I'm gonna not be able to play in this tournament. I have to cancel. I have to find an alternate. I don't even know, because I didn't know that technically I wasn't an amateur until I read the rules recently while I was studying about, for the tournament. I was like, oh no. So hopefully once I get approved I can still play in it. If I get approved, and if I don't get approved then I just cancel it. Forget that ever happened. Made a mistake. Hopefully I can get into some tournament at least. I got 3 different tournaments I'm trying to get through qualifiers. That was awful. That hiccup or whatever messed me up. I should have just stopped. That sucked. Creek running up there. Can't make it. 36 feet. I could try. Oh, it's out of bounds. Crap. Alright. Well, the lead is dwindling. 4 holes to go. Can he make it? Nice par. Terrible at keeping score. I think it's gonna be the end of me. I was trying to keep score before some. There's one guy, he's kind of all over the place. And I just couldn't keep track of how many shots he had between what I was doing and playing partner in the cart lost the club, and then he lost his rangefinder. And I had like 2 different games going. I didn't have a game with him, so I was just like, I'm not even gonna keep his score. It was tough. And then after 18, he grabbed my fingers so hard to shake my hand. Like, kind of hurt. I mean, who does that? I'm just gonna, he's gonna extend his hand next time, and I'm just gonna be like, psh. I mean, the guy was high as a kite, so who might have played him? He'd be having a bad hole. He hit the same tree like 8 times on a par 5. He just couldn't get it out from the tree, and so he just picked up and he just lit up and just didn't even get near the green. It was really weird. And then the other guy in the group just quit smoking. That was cool. And the other guy, I was like worried about him getting home safely. He had so many drinks. Hey, he wins a tournament. You're on the tour, my boy. I think that's it for me. I ran 10 miles. I'm tired. I gotta work in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed. My player. No, I do not. Breakout Star. TPC Twin Cities. The Fellow Wisp. Oh, you got